So here are two cabinets that I just finished modding for a couple of customers. You got the Mortal Kombat 2 and of course Classic Pac-Man. So you'll notice they both have light up marquees and they both have light up custom LED lighting and also two player, which everybody knows two player was not an option on the Pac-Man. As you can see, here's one that hasn't been modded yet, single player. And I've got plenty of cabinets waiting to be modded. And I got a brand new one sitting over there, Miss Pac-Man. So I just want to show you guys some things that you can expect when you get these. Like I said, light up marquee. This runs on the Raspberry Pi, loaded with 6,000 games. You got your light up LED control panels. You've also got an external amplifier right here, runs your stereo. So you've got a master volume, treble, and bass control. See, this one's got the same setup right here. Some guys mount these on the inside of the cabinet, which I think is silly because then you can't get to your volume control. So there's that right there. And you'll see you actually need that because now you've got two speakers right on the front. That's an addition. As you can see, the original ones do not come with that. So that's been added right there. So I just want to go through real quick and show you guys what you can expect to see on one of these. So let me get out of this. It's just going through. All right, so you can go through all these different lists here of type of games that you can get. There's 6,000 games here, and it's broken up into categories. You know, you've got Atari, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis. There's also, you can just go into the category for every game, and you'll just go through a huge list. Everything from Super Nintendo. You know, then it's broken up into different sports. Now then, of course, you've got your fighting games. My favorite, Mortal Kombat. See here. There's just so much to choose from. So let's just go right in here. And let's see what it's got for Atari. So you'll get your load screen. It takes just a minute for it to start to load. We had 1982. Now, like I said, you've got your volume control here. See, and it does think that you're in the arcade, so you hit coin, start your game. Talk about old school. So on some of them you can pause it, and then you get out of this just by doing that. So let's see what we've got over here. Basically a similar setup on this, just a different cabinet. So we'll go here, and I was already playing a couple of games on this, so you can go to last played. Now you'll notice that this is set up in a different orientation than it was on this one. And basically the reason for that is it runs random, so sometimes it'll show up with a different layout. You know, it won't do it the same every time. But these are two different types of screens. So this has got your vertical screen and this has got your horizontal screen, so the layout's always going to be a little bit different depending on which cabinet you go with. So here we'll go into last played. You can also create a favorites list, or you can just go into all games. I've found it's easiest to just go into last played. Pull up Mortal Kombat. I never thought you'd play Mortal Kombat on a Pac-Man. Like I said, it just takes a few seconds for it to load. And this will be the same thing that you saw when you were playing this in the arcade. You'll notice the buttons here is coin and start. You gotta remember, it thinks that it's at an arcade, so you gotta make it think that you're putting a coin in, hit start, and there you go. Because Baraka was always my favorite. And there you go, you get the idea. Alright, so if you guys have any questions or if you're interested in one of these cabinets, let me know. If I don't have one that's already built and ready to go, I've got a bunch of them here that are on deck ready. Just let me know what your favorite is, and I'll build it for you.